Hey, this is Myke, intern from Hannikin Studios. I'm gonna show you the breakdown of these few riffs of No Way Back by the Foo Fighters. The main riff, you're gonna rock the two low strings, the A and the E, 11 and the 9th fret. So that's like the inlay right before the 12th fret. And the riff, you can lay your first finger all along the 9th fret like this, which is what I like to do, and you just move your third finger in and out like. So the first part is, and then it goes. So like all together real slow, it's. And that's basically the entire main riff. So what you're doing here is those two notes in there are just the 9th fret. The verse riff, Dave Grohl does the A chord. He just pounds the A chord when he's playing it. Kind of follows the drum beat in that sort of sense. And Shiflet does octave chords. A lot of people think he does just octaves, but I like to add in the A chord. So I do it on the 12th, not the 12th fret, but the 11th fret on the low E string. And instead of muting the middle string in between your octave chord, let that A ring out for the entire chord. So what you're doing here is an octave chord on the 11th fret, and then the octave of that is the 13th fret of the D string. And then you move it up 1 fret, and then back down, and then 2 frets down again. And the strum pattern is following the drum beat, just like how Dave plays his A chord. So. And then it switches to the last part of the verse lyrics, which is, and then which goes back into the main riff. So basically, this is just the same thing: octave chords with the A in between on the 14th fret and the 16th, and then you move it up to the 16th and the 18th. So all together it sounds like this. Back into that riff. The chorus, the rhythm guitar does open chords, D, A, and E major, and then this chord here. I like to do this chord just because it sounds fuller rather than just doing a B power chord. What you're gonna do here is have your pinky on the 7th fret of the low E, which is B, and then you're gonna use your third finger for the third of that, like that. So that's the 6th fret of the A string, and then you take your first finger and you bar the rest of the strings and play every single string except for the high E. And that's what the rhythm guitar does. I'm not sure if that chord's 100% right, but it sounds damn close. I also like to add in like a high octave of those chords, like you just saw in the video there. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just taking the high D, which is the D, G, and the B string, with your middle two fingers on the G and the B of the 7th fret. And then I switch to an A major. So let that E ring out too. Sounds really nice with that. And then I switch to picture like an E power chord there, and except instead of your 3rd finger being on the 9th fret, use your first finger instead of your 2nd finger instead of your 1st finger, and your 1st finger would be the 3rd of that note, which is the 6th fret of the D string. And you can even play the low string with it if you want. So all together we got so far. And then you take that A major chord, you just slide it up 2 frets for the B. So after this one, and back to the A at the end of the chorus. So all together. And then what they do there is a slide, so you just on the low string, just whatever frets you want, doesn't really matter. So you go back to the A, and then it's G, F sharp, whatever the hell that chord's called. Basically that's like a G, you just leave these two up here, 1st finger on 2nd fret of the low, and your middle finger goes on that fret, 2nd fret of the G. And then E major, and then D, and then back to the main riff. So that's pretty much Shiflet's parts. Dave Grohl does the A during the verse, and he also does just a during the main riff. He doesn't actually play it; he plays the low. Other than that, we have like the guitar solo in which Dave rocks the A again, and the riff goes. It's all hammer-ons and pull-offs on the A string. It's going to be the 6th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, and 11th, I think. So basically what you're doing here is you're hitting 6 first, pulling off to A, then the 7, pulling off to A, and then, and so on. And then you work your way back. That's what they do there. So normal speed, it sounds something like this. So at the end there, he just does the same notes, and he just chugs the A. And then he switches to an octave chord, and then 2 frets up. So it's all the same notes in the same order. This is the last 2 you add the octave. And then it goes back to the rhythm guitar goes back to the main riff, and you just rock that octave chord. And then you move it up 14th fret. And then back to the chorus. The only other thing at the very end of the song, when they're doing the main riff again, they do a pause like that. And then they end on that note right there. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So just play through it, you'll get it eventually. This is Myke from Hannikin Studios. Thanks.